What advice could you give to someone in the audience who might be thinking about a career in the recording industry?
Oh, wow, kiddo, that's a great question. What's your name?
Connor?
Connor? Connor, awesome. I'm Claire, nice to meet you. So my tips would be, if you want to get in the recording industry, like in what field? Like a singer? Or just anything in general? He's like, I don't know.
Anything in general.
Anything in general. Okay. Well, I guess I would say learn about, investigate Nashville. Nashville's pretty close to here. And I think that if you want to go in the music industry, a great way to at least get your feet wet and decide, if you don't know what you want to do in the industry yet, if you don't know if you want to be a singer or a sound engineer or a recording engineer, there's so many different jobs you can have. And a great way to learn about what jobs or what careers you can have in the music business is to go to a music school. And there's some really great ones all over the country. There is a great school in Nashville called Belmont. There's another school in Murfreesboro, Tennessee called Middle Tennessee State University. And so you've got plenty of time, obviously. Y'all are, you've got some of y'all have more time than others. You've got at least 4 or 5 years to do it. Research. And just try and find a music school. And there's all different kinds of recording programs and different things you can do. So that's how I would investigate, kiddo.
So your advice is to go to school. Go to school first.
I think so. I mean, to me, it was a great way to get my foot in the door, and it's a chance to help you figure out what exactly you want to do. Yep.
And is that where you met some of your band members then?
Well, it's not how I met them, but actually we all did end up going to the same school together. I didn't know them at the time when I went there, but in a roundabout way, I guess so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the one thing that makes you nervous about your career?
That makes me nervous? Playing for middle school. No, I get nervous. I get nervous about a lot of things. I get nervous right before I come on stage. I get nervous, when I'm getting ready to record something and I'm in the studio and I'm getting ready to play a guitar solo. I get nervous about that. I get nervous, everything. I have so many things, and now I'm just drawing a blank on some of them, but those are probably the 2 main things. I get nervous right before I come up on stage. I mean, you guys are a great looking bunch out here. You guys are pretty awesome. I mean, anybody would be nervous.
What do your family and friends think of your career, and how do they support you?
Oh, that's a great question, kiddo. What's your name?
Jalen.
Jalen? Nice to meet you. I'm Claire.
Nice to meet you.
I like your hat, dude. It's really cool. So my family and friends are all very excited for me, and they support me by just always being there for me. They help me with anything I need. Anytime I need something, I can pick up the phone and call them, and I know they're there, and they just are, they listen to all my shows as much as they can, and they listen to my songs all the time. I send them my songs and say, what do you think about this? So they just, anytime I need them, they're there for me, and they're all so excited. So that's how, kiddo. Thanks for the question.
The one you kind of answered, but the one the cowboy in the pink shirt had is.
What's up, cowboy?
What does it say? Where you? Tell us about yourself. Where you're from? What is your hometown called?
My hometown. And this is over to this gentleman
in the pink.
Okay. What's your name?
Cade.
Cade. Nice to meet you. I'm Claire. So I'm from, my actual town name is it's really awesome. It's Two Buttes, Colorado. That's my hometown. Little teeny town. There's about 30 people in it. And there's a post office and a grain elevator. And that's pretty much it. So it's really close to Kansas and Oklahoma. So
how many hours of rehearsal do you put into a day?
How many hours of rehearsal do I put into a day?
Or a week.
Or a week. Awesome question. What's your name?
Tell me what your name is.
What's your name? Haley? Awesome. Nice to meet you. I'm Claire. That's a really great question. I've never actually been asked that before. A typical rehearsal may be, depending on what we're trying to prepare for, if we're just kind of reviewing, it could be really quick, like maybe an hour, hour and a half, or if we're trying to put new material into the set, it could be as much as 3 or 4 hours a day. Usually, like, depending on what kind of a show, again, we're trying to get ready for, we may have like 2 rehearsals a week, but really no more than that at this point. So we're really lucky that, you know, we're just not having to rehearse a lot yet, but when we get on to doing a bigger show, then I know we'll have to rehearse more. So right now, about 3 hours, and maybe once or twice a week. Thanks, Curly.
All right, we're getting close to time.
Okay.
Sing for us one more time.
Close to time. All right, yes, I can. Oh, we have one more back here.